Hi there. So this is the Scales series for Trinity brass practical exams. And, I suppose they can be used for other exams that use the same scales. But, so this is grade 1. We'll take you through the grade 1 scales. First of all, have a look at the scales grounding video, talking about the background to scales or things that will give you some information so when you come to play the scale, it becomes much easier. But basically, I've got this donut up here, and every major scale and every minor scale in the world will use those notes in order for a 1 octave. You go round once for 1 octave, and then you come back down again. So a C major scale will go C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, and back down again, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. So it goes up clockwise, it goes down clockwise. Same with any other major or minor scale. F sharp minor starts on an F, a G, A, B, C, D, E, F. Yes, there's flats in there, and yes, there's all sorts of bits and pieces in there, but it'll start with an F, happens to be sharp. Goes on to a G, happens to be sharp. Goes on to an A, it's not. You see what I mean? Use it, download it, have it in your head. So grade 1, very easy grade 1. You've got 2 scales to worry about. One of them is a C major, which it starts there on the C and goes all the way around to the C up the top and then back down again. It has no flats, it has no sharps. So the notes you'll be playing are C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, and should sound something like this. Ideally, you want to do it in one breath, and ideally make the notes sound the same as you go up as when you come back down again. But it starts on the low C, it goes all the way up to the top C. I'll play it again so you can watch my fingers. So here is the C major scale. It goes round the donut. Watch the notes as you go round. Alongside every scale, you will be expected to play an arpeggio. Exceptions are chromatics and whole tones and things like that in dominant sevenths. But a C major scale or a major scale will have an arpeggio. And an arpeggio is the defining notes of the scale. Some would say important notes of the scale, but they define what the character of the scale. And for the arpeggio, every single arpeggio, you take the first note, the third note, the fifth note, and the top note, which is the same as the bottom one. So in a C major arpeggio, you take C, which is the first note, miss out the D, E, miss out the F, G, and then the top C, the cherry on the top C. So the arpeggio is C, E, G, and then top C, and back down to G, E, and then C. It should sound like this. Again, try and do it in one breath and make the top note sound as clean and as easy as the bottom note, which isn't easy. It's all about this. The other scale for grade 1 is A minor scale. Now, there are 3 types of minor scales. There's something called a natural minor, a harmonic minor, and a melodic minor. I'll take you through all 3. In grade 1, I tend to tell my students to do the natural minor because it's pretty much exactly the same. If you look at your donut up there, on the C major scale, we started on C and went round to C and back down again. Here we start 2 notes lower on the A minor. It's called a relative minor because it's got the same key signature. Anyway, it starts on A and goes up to A. So the A natural minor scale will go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, and then back down again. G, F, E, D, C, B, A. It's like your alphabet. It starts on A. And the A minor scale, a natural minor scale, should sound like this. And the arpeggio, of course, goes alongside it, and it is A, which is the first note, C, which is the third note, E, which is the fifth note, and the cherry on the top A again. So the A minor arpeggio is A, C, E, and then top A. So those are the 2 that you have to do. With the A minor, you can choose to do one of the 3 different types. I mentioned earlier the natural minor, the harmonic, and the melodic. You can choose which one of those A minors you want to do. So you don't have to do all of them. You just choose the C major and one of the A minors. That's the easiest one. But the other ones, let's just talk through the other ones. You have a harmonic minor. And this, if you look at your donut, is the same thing we just played, but the seventh note, B, C, D, E, F, G, is raised up a semitone, so you stick a sharp in front of it. Yep. So it's going to be A, B, C, D, E, F, G sharp, and then A. It has that little pull to it, Diana, which is quite nice. It's a lovely little one to learn, and it's worth learning because you're going to have to, when you get in the upper grades, you'll have to do those ones. And the other one, which is the melodic minor, this affects the sixth and seventh notes. So in A minor, it's going to be the F and the G, and this is a bit of a, you might want to do this one, you might want to leave this one well alone. But if your brain is up for it, it's different on the way up to on the way down. On the way up, the sixth and seventh notes, F and G, have got a sharp. So it's A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A. And on the way down, they're naturalized again. So G, F, E. So it comes down like a natural minor. A, G natural, F natural, E, D, C, B, A. So on the way up, two sharps. On the way down, they're naturalized. You come down as a natural minor. And it sounds like this. It sounds a bit peculiar and a bit weird, but this is what it sounds like. On the way up, it sounds a bit like a major scale, doesn't it? That's because it kind of is. On the way up, it's like there's many different ways of thinking of a minor a melodic. One of the ways is to think of it as a major scale on the way up with a flattened third. The third is flat. On the way down, just come down as the key signature. I'm rambling now. All you need is the C and the A minor, and you're good to go. Good luck with your grade 1 scales.